Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we are back in Sunlit Valley. Oh, there's my back. See, told you, we're back. Anyways, we're back in Sunlit Valley, and yeah. Let me think. I probably did some stuff. I know I did this. I kind of cleaned these up. It was bugging me that this wasn't centered, so I set it up this way. And what'll probably happen is I'll build a wall here. We'll probably put some other contraptions here and here, build a wall here, contraption back there. That way you don't have to see all this part. I think I did this wrong. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, so, and then I even, I have a Silk Touch pick. Is it this one? Yeah. And so I took this down in the mines and got some stuff because the actual, not the raw ore, but the raw block of ore, whatever the hell it's called, the ore, I guess, can be doubled or even tripled in some of the stuff. So still experiment on that. So, yeah, okay. So let's jump into the book and go down, not down, right here. Into mechanical farming. And we're really just going to try and make a lot of this stuff. Are we going to use it all? Probably not, but we're going to try. So let's go ahead and let's see. Is there anything? I think I put most of the stuff we were going to need. And I keep forgetting I could just do this. So, all right. So do I have, yeah, I have a list of the stuff that is in here. So we're just going to try and see if we can make some of the stuff and figure out what some of it does. So, auto tapper collects tapper resources automatically. Tap fluid is in its tank, must be pumped. Oh, it keeps it. Okay. All right. Let's also grab these because we're going to need them. And I think I just saw something kind of handy. Look at this. Watch. Never noticed this. I don't have any of the stuff. Wait, hold on. Oh, never mind. There we go. All right, so there we go. There's the auto tapper. Let's go check this thing out. I don't know how I feel about this, just because is it just going to be for one? Like it replaces one tapper, and then does it? And it puts. I guess it keeps it in fluid form, which is different, right? Let's see. Let's maybe take this one out. I just want to see what this thing looks like. It might need power as well. All right, it's just got pine tar. But we have to pump it out. We can't use it. Yeah. It's going. That's kind of cool. But would need to be pumped out, so we'll just let it sit there and build up. I'm really not too worried about that. Man, when I record this, I come out of a pack where I can fly, and I do this for the first 5 minutes because I'm not used to it. All right, let's keep going on our list of stuff here. Like I said, this wasn't part of this pack that I was all that jazzed for, so all right, so the next thing we're going to want to make is an auto worm farm. Cultivates worms without any input every 30 seconds. So that's kind of cool. What are we missing? So we got to go get 2 worm farms. We might actually have some. I know we have some. And then what's this? Mushroom soil. Ooh, I don't know if I have one. All right, let's go see if we can. Well, I know we're going to have the whatchamahoozits. The worm thingies, right here. There's a bunch of them. I don't even use them. But this might make it so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. All right. But I need to make this mushroom soil. So let's see if I have all the stuff to make this. I'm missing salt, organic mash, So salt is going to be here. One of these. There we go. There's some salt. Hey, look, there's some organic mash. Nice. Okay. All right. And what are we missing? Nothing. So there's that. And then now we should be able to make that. We can. Perfect. All right, cool. So this guy, I guess, just makes worm parade. I'd go to a worm parade. I guess this guy's just going to make worms for us. Yep, there's a worm. Do I need worms? Not really, because these guys are just making, well, I guess I might need them. Whatever. Anyways, they're free. We're getting them. Ooh, do worms sell? If that's the case, I might set up one of these automatically. Let's see. Do they have? Of course they don't. All right, moving on. Every time I think I figured out a sneaky way to do things, they get me. All right, so now that one takes care of that. So that's kind of cool. Those are neat. I don't really know. I guess because they take some components. So I'm purposely not gathering the stuff. All right, let's see what the next item is. Let's see some potatoes. All right. So I got to do this right. In here. So this is advanced pipe upgrades. But I think we need to make these first. So to make this, we're going to need a steam engine. Do we have the stuff? All right, hold on. All right, let's try this again. Item transporter, we're going to need a steam engine. What is not enough ingredients to craft? Well, what am I missing? I feel like I have all this stuff. Copper casings, block of lead, kinetic blueprint. Copper casings, lead. Oh, maybe that's what it was. I didn't have a block of lead. All right, there's that. And then here's this. All right, there's a steam. We should try making that. I've been told, I've never made those, but I've been told that they work pretty well. All right, there's some machine belts. And, oh, yeah, there we go. Item transporter, if we hold this, right, allows time, okay, goes on. Well, I have no idea what these do. I'm assuming they move stuff around wirelessly, which could be kind of cool. Maybe we'll mess with those in a bit. But for now, we need them for this. So we need 4 blocks of let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I guess these are upgrades for the pipes. So we'll take those. All right, let's get rid of that and get rid of that. This is a filter destination tool. This has to do with trains, which I don't think we're getting into. I need to buy from the person with the note block. Is a person with a note block? Probably. All right, we'll grab some money. I have not been paying attention to the money. I got to figure out a better way to do some of this stuff. All right, let's go ahead and grab this. Then we're going to come down here to, oh yeah, I guess it's this guy with this fancy little hat. And what we're looking for is this. It's way too expensive, but whatever. We needed it. All right, let's go put this money back. We're still over. Oh, we're still over 5 mil. What are we at total with that? 5 point what? Come on, update. Update. Thank you. 5.3. Not complaining. We're comfortable is what I'm getting at. All right. And let's see here. I also got to figure out how to get all this experience out of me. That sounds weird. All right, here we go. You ready? And now we should be able to make this. And we do click on a block to set destination. I'm not worrying about trains, but we got to get the stuff done. Mechanical extruder. Let's hit W on this so that we can see what it does. All right. So we put that down. So you use rotational force to generate. Oh, generate blocks. Okay. This is a cobble gen. It's probably more elaborate, but that's basically what it is right there. It's making cobble. So that's kind of cool. All right, so let's go ahead and stop clicking there. Let's see, what are we missing? Everything. All right, blocks of lead. Oh, I should probably do this. It might be easier. Let's try that again. What are we missing? Blocks of lead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then a shaft. Just talking about shaft. There we go. This should be easy. There we are. Nice. Okay. All right. We get rid of this. What's this? Create Railways Navigator. Once again. Oh, I got to build this in the thing? Oh, no. All right. We need 4 andesite alloy. Let's actually put some of this stuff. I probably should have done that. I'll put it there. We'll do that. And we'll do that. And why do we have this? I don't know. Okay. So what did I need? I needed 4 andesite alloy. All right. There's 3 and 4. Let's get this out of here. Oh, I did that wrong. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iron sheets. Did I move? No, I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Okay. And then we need 1 copper sheet. Okay. And then we need a piece of glass and one of our precision mechanisms. There's that. And then a glass pane, I guess. Let's check that real quick. Colorless glass pane. Okay, yeah, it's just a normal glass pane. Okay, that's cool. All right, there's that and that. Okay, so now this is where we're gonna test our goofy machine again. I think I have it all set up. So let's look at this recipe. So it is 3 by 4. So 3. So we're going to want to do it like this. So we're going to go here, 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 and here. And then that, and that. Then this goes down here. Then this here. Did I get this right on the first try? All right. Now, is this going to go? These all go here. Into there. Do I have to like click it with the thing? Hold on. Let's get our wrench. My brain just stopped on how this machine works. Nope, that's not it. Oh, nope, that just broke things. You know what I'm worried about? If I remember correctly, and if this is the case, this is going to be annoying. I think I might actually have to have it be exactly what it's asking for. So let's see if that's the thing. I could be wrong. I might not be right. All right. So this is the actual thing. Let's look at the recipe again. Iron sheets. Okay, I put it in right. Okay, let's try this again. So, andesite alloy, right? And then boom, 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 boom. I put this in the wrong place. So we'll put that there. And this goes down here. And this goes here. And then this goes here. It lit up. Okay. All right, there we go. So now it's going. Okay, so while we're waiting on that, let's look here. A hypertube. This is going to be interesting, but we'll watch this. Hold on. This is yet again another thing that I have no interest of. I don't need, but it's fun to watch this thing do its thing. And the item's going to look kind of like that. All right, and there we go. Then it gets real big and excited. Then it shrinks down to a normal size, disappears for a second, and twirls its way back with an iPad. All right, there we go. Good. Oh, okay. All right. A little over the top if you ask me, but cool. That's fine. All right. I played with these a little bit because Drag had some of these, but all right. So let's see what we need to do for this. Smart shoot. What are we missing? Do we have a shoot? I don't like that it doesn't show me things. All right, here we go again. And a smart shoot. There we go. And then brass sheets. You know, I'm gonna put all these in the system. That way or at least I'm in my inventory. All right, here we go. I made that. Let's try this in the actual building thing this time. There's that. And then there's that. And then the second part of it is these. And there's that. So, I think you guys are going to enjoy this. So if we take these, let's try putting one down. There we go. Angle between is too high. No, I don't want it. The angle between the points. I just put it. Did I just put one down somewhere weird? Alright, so there you go. Modi, what are these for? Yeah. If I can do this right, you'll see. Oh. And what do you mean not enough speed? Oh. Damn it. Okay. Hold on. Wait, what is this thing? Yeah, hyper interest. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna set this up properly off camera in between episodes and then really show you what these do later. And it'll be fun. I'm sure you guys could probably just take the name and figure it out, but whatever. All right, so let's get rid of that and that. What's next? A mechanical saw. So let's get in here and see what we need. We need 2 smithing template upgrades that we buy. Holy crap. From that guy. All right, good thing we're rich. We won't be with these prices, am I right? You want to make a mechanical saw in this economy? Comedy. All right, let's grab some more pocket change and head down here to this fella, and let's just double check what we need. We need the iridium ones, so we come down here. We went too far. 1 and 2. Wow, that was expensive. All right, can we make this now? We can't. Oh, because we're missing this ancient coin. Okay, so let me see if I can remember. We got to do something like this, right? Oh, no, not the one in the middle. Is that the right coin? That's not even the right one, is it? Oh, it's one of the big ones, one of the big boys. All right. You wanna play weird, do you? All right, I can get weird. Let's do this. There's that, and then that. There we go. This thing is expensive. And the worst part, do I have one? Stone cutter, saw. No, I guess I don't. All right, that's fine. Let's see. Help if I did this, and then this, and then what am I missing? What am I missing? Not enough ingredients. What am I missing? Powdered obsidian, I bet you. Let's look. Obsidian. Yep, that's what. Ooh, I don't have much obsidian in general. All right, let's go crush this. Yeah, sometimes it shows me what I'm missing. Sometimes it doesn't. So, all right. And by the way, if anybody's curious why the screen went wonky for a second, that's what it does when it changes seasons. See, that's the funny part. Sometimes we get the obsidian back. All right, let's see. Here we go. Mechanical saw. Boom, did it. It's that simple. Once you have all the right stuff, I'm actually going to stick this in here, those in here, that, and that in here. All right, I guess we'll just keep this money on us. That's fine. Hope we don't get mugged. All right, we're almost at the end, but we're also almost at the end. So let's get rid of that. This guy. Let's try that again in here. This guy. Damn it. All right. Do I not? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I don't think we have enough obsidian. I'll have to get some. That's unfortunate. All right. Yeah. Well, I guess let's grab some obsidian from somewhere. You know what I actually have? Do I have a bucket on me? I do. Do I have water on me? I do. While I was trying to figure some things out, I was trying to, let's not use the word cheat, but let's use the word or words advanced thinking. And what was I advanced thinking? What I was advanced thinking was, I wonder if I can get the nether fish without having to go into the nether. And that would end, so I put lava right here. And what do you know? Didn't work. All right, we're just grabbing one for now. Let's see if I can get all of this stuff done. Then I would love to be able to get most of this done. I have to find Endermen to get Ender Pearls. Or see if the Patreons have them. And then we can finish this chapter. So, all right, so we're going to head up here real quick. And toss this in here. There's that. We got it back, which is nice. And now, oh, this stupid coin, because I broke it down. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I don't know if I have the right one. Nope. Once again, not the right one. Ugh. These prices, am I right? All right. Yes, this episode's going to go a little long, but I want to finish this stuff. All right. I like Create. I think it kind of throws a monkey wrench into this pack because, you know, this isn't based off of, you know, Stardew Valley and stuff. So, all right, here we go. Let's grab some more money. Let's come over here. We're going to do this. We're going to get 8 of these. We're going to do this. We're going to grab that. Just for my sanity, we're going to break this down and put these back so I don't accidentally keep doing this. Okay, so here we go. And mechanical harvester we got. And we'll probably mess with some of these. All right, and lastly, the mechanical drill. What are we missing? A bunch of stuff. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just make it like that. Okay. What are we missing? We got to get more of this. It's so expensive. So expensive. All right. And then unfortunately, I think we need more obsidian, which is fine, but this is the last thing we're going to get. Let's check. What do we need? Yep, 2 obsidian dust. Maybe if well, I don't want to ruin the surprise. Okay, what those tubes are. It would make our town look weird if I did what I want to do, but that might be okay. All right, let's see. Can we get lucky and get 2 pieces out of this already once used thing? All right, there's that. Nope. Maybe. Nope. All right, you got to go grab one more. And then we're going to be able to claim a whole bunch of stuff, and that'll be cool. And then I will prep the last bits of this, and then the next chapter is going to be, and I'm curious to see. It's going to be I think Britannia, right? Isn't it Britannia after this? Yeah, mystical farming. We're going to get into Britannia, so I'm curious how they're going to do with that. All right. This is a guy named Lou right here. I have him keep an eye on things out here. Thanks, Lou. You're doing a bang-up job there, buddy. All right. Let's get this done. Then we'll claim everything, and then we will call it a very successful day. Like I said, maybe we'll set something up to where we have more automated farming. I know that's the point of a lot of this, so we'll see. All right, let's go do this. So I'm thinking, and I don't know why it just doesn't give me 2. Maybe it really enjoys just doing that, but go ahead and grab this. It does keep that. All right, and mechanical drill. There we go. And that should now clear our list. And if we go into the book and we go back here and we click this, we get a whole bunch of goodies. But I mean, we still have to, we have these 2 here. We did all of this. And this is the ingot I was telling you I need. This is, I'm trying to get a fish to do it for me. But if not, at least get ender pearls, and then we can do this. See, that's where those cakes I was talking about earlier. But for now, we'll keep most of the, we'll just keep this stuff. You know what, we'll stick it in here. And I'll figure out what I want to do with this stuff later. So. But we did just get a pump. So maybe we can do something cool with that. And we have a bucket of chocolate, so that's fun. All right, guys, there we go. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget, like, subscribe, click that bell, leave a comment, share on social media. Any and all those things help me out tremendously. If you guys want to take it to the next level, you can become a Patreon. Come hang out on this server 24/7. All of our servers are always open unless we break them. Don't worry about that. You know, hang out in our Discord and... yeah, just come hang out. That's what we're hoping for. And then it also helps support what we do. So go check out the Patreon link for that. I don't like how it does this with the money. It won't stack them, so it fills it up too quick. Anyway, enough jibber jabber. If you guys want to watch me do the off-camera work on this, I do this every Tuesday at noon Mountain Time at twitch.tv/Modi101. Come hang out, have some fun, have some laughs. I would love to see you guys there. And last but definitely not least, if you guys want to get your own server, just like the ones that we use for all of our Minecraft servers and our streams and recordings, all that stuff, you can do that by heading on over to Host Havoc. Use the link down below. That way they know you're coming from one of my videos. And until next time, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!